I'm back with a new video today. Let's break down order blocks, how you should use them, how to get the best risk reward ratio possible. So stay tuned. I'll show you that. There is my link tree in the bio. Check out everything. Text me on Instagram or Telegram, wherever, guys. I'll be happy to reply. So let's get right into it. So first of all, we go on to 4 hour and I see this massive wick, which I note as a key level. And as you see, the price went up to this area, spiked above, closed below, and here as well. But why I was interested in this area more than this, and I don't really look at candle formations, I think that's bullshit, but I look at volume. So after this green candle, you see the volume didn't increase much and it spiked again. So in my eyes, this candle just took out these cells over here and now made a red candle which has bigger volume than bigger selling volume than buying volume. So now I'm interested in a sell. Go down a time frame, and if I go on 1 hour, I see this key level here that was broken. So now I know that, and I go into 5 minute time frame to see where I can place myself. So as you see, the market broke it, and it started pushing up a little bit. So now I need to find the best entry possible and I look for an order block. So first of all, we see one here that was tapped by this area and dropped. We see this one here that was tapped by this candle and dropped, and now we formed a new one here which hasn't been tested yet. So now we have this order block, and if we put this fib from high to low, we see the 786 is in that area as well, and I usually enter on 1 minute time frame, but I leave it for the mentorship program. Just show you the 5 minutes now, but you can use it, just test on your charts and you'll see how it works. So I entered around this area here. First of all, I need to find where to place my stop loss. So I placed 2 pips above this. 1 pip, sorry. So it was 2 pips, just to round it up. And then where are my targets? So my targets are these lows, first of all, which would give me 12% of my position. But if I look left again, I see this area that made a significant move as well and created an order block which hasn't been tested yet, and this area as well that made an order block here as well, and it hasn't been tested. So now how do I know if I should exit here? That will give me 12%. If I should exit here, that will give me 17%. Or if I should exit here, that will give me 20%. It matters, guys. So from 12% to 20 is a big difference. So now, first of all, let's say I target this area and let's let the market play out. So as you see, it tapped and started dropping. So now what I can do is look for the market to approach this area. See, almost did, started retracing upwards, but wasn't worried about it, and I'll show you why. Because if you place a fib from here to here, you see this 618, which is a strong level that's been tapped, and if you place a fib like this, you see the 786 matches with that area as well. So that's how I know it's just a retracement, and we haven't tapped this area yet. So the market is most likely to retrace back to this area and then decide what to do. So as it starts to approach in this area, I have to decide now if I want to take profit here at 12%, or what I do in this case is place a buy here with stops below this area. So 1 pip, let's say. So I place a buy and leaving my short open. So now, worst case scenario, the market will take me out, give me minus 1%, and then this position covers it and falls down here, so it doesn't really matter to me. Or if the market decides to push up from this area here, I can just close this one and hold on to this one. But now in this case it dumped 4%. I'm still holding my short because it didn't take out these highs. I'm still holding my short and it dumped 4%. When it does more than 2%, I usually put my stop loss at 1% plus. So not negative 1%, 1% gain. So in this case, the market started dropping, so it took me out at 1%. So I already made 1% on this position here. So I made 1% here, and the market continues to go down. So I target this area now, which will give me almost 17% plus this one at 1%. So now the market decides to go down. Let me just delete this. Oh, sorry guys, misclick. And now the market decides to go down, and I have to take another decision. Should I take out my profit at this level, or should I try another buy from this area, placing my stops below this like this? And then as you see, and all these entries are done on 1 minute time frame in a specific way. If you're interested in that, just DM me, I'll be happy to reply. Then as you see, the market tapped this area here and started going up. So now I'm holding this sell, and this position done more than 2%. So now my stop loss, not at break even, but at 1%. And then the market decides to go down. So now I made 1% on this position as well. And now I target this area somewhere around here. Let me just delete that. And as you see, the market decides to go down and taps my another area of mine, and I took out full position at here because I didn't want to risk it. It was Friday, end of the month, so there always be some profit taken. So I just took out at 21%, and these two buys gave me 2% extra. So as you see, that's how I maximize my profit. And let me just play this out. And as you see, the market just went up from this area here as well, dropped down a little bit and started moving choppy like this. As you see guys, started moving up, but it was nothing major, because if let's say we place this fib from here to here, it just tapped the 618 area, started going down, tapped it again, started moving down, and let's see how today played out. So let's say we go down to the left side, and we see this order block here that hasn't been tapped yet as well. But I exited my position there at 20%. Just let's see how this plays out. And we have a minus 27 fib in this area as well. So let's see how the market played out if I was to stay in that position and target even more, 30% on this. So I could have done that, but obviously Friday, no point to risk it. 20% is good for me, plus these as well. So let's just watch. So the market was moving sideways a little bit, and then decided to go down, I think around 10. Yup, let me just scroll it like this so it will be faster. And as you see, it went into this area here, and if you entered somewhere around here, it done on 1 minute. I didn't catch this trade, I wasn't on. So let's say place 3 pips, and then look what market done, started going up like crazy. So that's how you answer, and that's how you maximize your profits, guys. So basically, look at this, another 7%. Maybe the market even pushed further, but I didn't catch this position, but it's already moving upwards, guys. So if I were to hold this position, that would have gave me 30%, imagine. So 20 is good enough, but as you see, this stuff works. You just need to know how to pick the right areas and how to enter on the smaller time frame, so you have the best entry points and stuff like that. So you need to find when everything matches, etc, etc. So that's about it on this trade. Hopefully you understand what I'm trying to teach you guys. Thanks for watching the video. Goodbye.